That was a simulcrack. Oh, Janine, I think you're getting the best sound. Oh, this is so soothing. And now I have to use the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. What's that thing called again where people just like listening to sounds?
ASMR, something like that. So people whisper and they touch brushes and shit.
Did you watch? I've seen Jeff Goldblum do an episode where it was him just using famous lines for...
I'm into this, and
yeah, and it was just him like getting really close to the mic and then saying things like, life finds a way. In his Jeff Goldblum voice, because I'm not going to do that, but
I would love to hear that.
It was, and it's literally like 5 minutes long. Like it's a Vice thing. It's ridiculous.
Guys, you know how I can tell it's been a while? Because I forgot how to pour beer. You should, for you listening at home, you should know that I have probably a 2.5-inch head on my Miller Lite. Amateur hour.
Beer.
Amateur hour.
Could be the glass again. Once again, that dust in there might be fucking with your gluten experience.
The glass. All we have is dust in the glass. I don't think that we need a bit at that point. I can't even fucking believe this. Look at this nightmarescape.
It'll go down.
It's okay.
But it's like it's just emphasizing all of the shitty things about Miller Lite. Oh, I do see some dust, actually. That's hilarious.
I will say that I'm
delicious dust.
Drinking the shit out of this Miller Lite and loving every minute of it.
Welcome to Podlander Drunkcast, an Outlander podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Julie.
That's Janine.
Hey.
It's been a while. It's been a while
It's
been a while since we told that joke. I mean, not in life. I'm sure I told that joke at least once this week.
I try to avoid it.
But
All the time.
we are going to be releasing this like pretty shortly after we record it.
It's going to be actually... I could have this ready in like 30 minutes. I won't even leave. We'll just get it done.
That's amazing.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because the deal is we recorded a bunch of shit and then all of our lives exploded in different ways. Not Julie's. Well, Julie's struggle is more existential.
All I have to do is learn how to edit it and upload shit, and I'll do that shit.
We're gonna work it out.
Yeah.
Julie had to. So here we'll peel back the curtain. Julie's job formerly for the podcast was to like do our Facebook and Twitter shit. Only there's exactly one thing that Julie can't deal with right now, and it's social media.
Yeah, I'm kind of done, you guys.
My shit is I would write everything and then like post it. And only I am now writing so much every week that I'm having a hard time constructing sentences in my personal life. And Janine's thing was, the recording and the editing. So like the hard stuff that takes skill. As opposed to Julie and I dealing with their own bullshit. And he's doing great. But like dealing with a lot of stuff in his own life. Which is all to say, that is why you haven't heard from us for a while. There is a backlog of episodes just sitting there that I just haven't gotten my shit together about. And the reason that you haven't been able to comment on a You're Welcome Wednesday photo to say, where the fuck are the new episodes, is because Julie can't do social media anymore. So the busiest one of all three of us is the only one holding up his end of the podcast.
It's fucking true, man. You got to teach me how to do all that hard shit.
I'm going to.
We're gonna
work this out.
We're gonna have a thing today.
But
okay.
This will be our example. Actually, we'll actually show you.
Excellent.
Know how to do it after this.
Good, you
this
guys.
is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna erase it.
This is good. We're off to a good start.
So basically, we wanted to do this for a couple of reasons. First, like, hey, we're really sorry we've been gone for a while. We are definitely not going to be able to do an episode every week, although we will for a while because, again, I have a backlog of episodes. But we're going to make a concerted effort to wind up in your iTunes or your Stitcher or whatever a couple of times a month until the show comes back. And once our lives are not garbage fires, that should be easier. But
still
mostly,
waiting.
So for first of all, the very next episode that you're going to hear, if you're on Patreon, and 2 episodes away from what you're going to hear if you're on listening on iTunes or anywhere else without the Patreon, you will hear us sing Auld Lang Syne.
It's true. You guys are going to hear the New Year's Day episode finally.
Yeah,
That was such a nice moment.
It was really nice.
It was really cool.
You'll be able to time travel back to December 31st, 2017 when we recorded Dudelander. And then we recorded a couple of things since
parts
then.
1 and 2, right?
iTunes, it's both, yeah.
Yeah.
Patreon, they got the first half.
Okay.
Then we've recorded a couple of things since then. We came up with, I won't spoil it for you, but like the most ludicrous way to fill time. And we've got a couple of those on the can headed your way, including one where we had to draw some shit out of a vase.
Mm-hmm. It's right over there. It's just waiting.
Yeah. So that's coming your way. So first of all, explanation for that. Second, I just thought you might want to hear it. Hold on. I thought you might have missed the sounds of us putting alcohol into our bodies. And third, and the reason we're bumping this one out as fast as we can is that we have a live show coming up this week at C2E2. Mm-hmm. Somehow we tricked them into giving us a panel
I don't
at C2E2.
know. Do you think it's that they saw that we did Wizard World twice, or do you think it's that the Outlander fandom has finally reached a point where they're being recognized?
I mean, every time I've ever been to a con, I've seen people cosplaying as either Jamie or Claire. Okay. Like every time. Mm-hmm. So I think that is part of it. Mm-hmm. But I also think that we have a really gimmicky name, and they do late night programming,
and we're local,
and we are local,
right?
Yeah,
they don't have to pay
local.
for us to be here.
Yeah,
and we're a built-in drinking game, so it's just like,
totally.
Hey, and
I will. You guys, the one bad thing though is that we're scheduled against the C2E2 karaoke.
Remember when we were doing Wizard World?
We were scheduled against Doctor Who himself.
we were doing Wizard World, and we were cross-programmed against David fucking Tennant, who then couldn't be there. But still, that was like I had to really stop and think about how much I cared about this goddamn podcast. I'm wearing a Doctor Who t-shirt right now, guys. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
To increase the nerdiness of this t-shirt, I bought this t-shirt because Alistair Wilkins, who I do Debating Doctor Who with, got this as a Valentine's gift from his girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
And he sent me a picture, and I was like, I'm going to buy one so we could be twinsies. And then I did. so he's in New York and I'm in Chicago, and we own matching shirts for no reason, just because I thought that'd be funny.
Love
And
Doctor
it was.
Who.
I do love Doctor Who. Anyway, this is Patty. Mm-hmm. I'm forgetting.
We got to get back in the groove.
We're so
rusty.
out of it. Oh,
Rusty.
man.
But we are cross-programmed at C2E2 against Julie's version of being cross-programmed against David Tennant.
Karaoke, man.
Karaoke.
Pissed.
Cosplay karaoke, no less. A chance for you to see somebody dressed up like Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
Singing the thong song
Singing
by
the
Cisco.
Copacabana is what I was going to say.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I think that actually would be his song. That's really good.
No, you know what? It would actually probably have to be like one by U2, right? Because it would be like one love, one life, because life finds a way. And then it would be like, God, I don't know. If somebody was, whoever is out there is cosplaying as Jamie and Claire, don't go to cosplay karaoke. Come see us. But
there'll be an hour of cosplay karaoke left after us.
Afterward, you have to go, especially if you're cosplaying as Jamie. You have to go and then do Pony by Genuine as your karaoke song. Because that is perfect.
Or, in a flashback in my mind, I just went back to the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer, where Mike Myers does his Scottish dad singing If You Want My Body by Rod Stewart, who is indeed Scottish in a really thick Scottish accent. So if you're dressed as Jamie and you've got a brogue, please get up there and do If You Want My Body and You Think I'm Sexy.
I tell you what, if one of you listening comes to our panel in costume, I don't even care if you're cosplaying as Jamie and Claire. If you come in a really good costume and come and tell me what you're going to do at cosplay karaoke, and then actually do it, because clearly we're going to go check this out after we're done. We have to. I will get up to do cosplay karaoke and do Lose Yourself in a Scottish accent. That finally made it into our iTunes reviews, guys.
Did it really?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, that's in there.
That's awesome.
That's a good one.
To the person who wrote an iTunes review and specifically called out when we did Lose Yourself in a Scottish accent, you made my day. Anyway, so please come. We are Friday night at C2E2. There are one-day passes. Don't get me wrong, Wizard World is really fun, but C2E2 is the most fun con I've ever been to. Julie's never been.
Never been.
Janine, you've never been?
No, never been.
It's great. It's huge. It's joyful. People are just so happy to be there. The last time I went, there were a bunch of, it was right after The Force Awakens came out, and there were a bunch of little tiny girls dressed up as Rey, and a bunch of little girls dressed dressed up as BB-8, and it just broke my heart a million times, and then like put it back together and then broke it again. And this time they're going to be little girls dressed as Shuri from Black Panther, and that's going to make me cry.
That's true.
That's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good.
There's going to be some
little
cool
boys,
Black Panther shit.
Yeah, dressed as T'Challa. I'm just going to...
That's going to be good.
I know, it's going to be amazing. I saw a really great panel of Supergirl there one year. There's a panel with 2 of the men from This Is Us. So when you walk in and hear people weeping, you'll know which panel is going on. They've got a bunch of people from Guardians of the Galaxy. That should be really cool. Like, they've just got a really great lineup this year. So you should go and come see us and come hang out with us, and it'll be amazing. I think we're at 8:30. Is that right?
8.
8.
Yeah.
8 to 9.
8 p.m.
Whatever. It's in the book. Friday night.
April the 6th, McCormick Center,
Yeah.
C2E2.
Oh, man, McCormick Center.
And the one-day passes
it's
are
huge.
actually not insane.
I've never been there before.
It's enormous.
I've worked events there, and that place is...
You can get lost trying to find the bathroom for real.
Okay, I'll be ready.
That's like, we should bring provisions.
Oh, we will.
Can we get in with beer? I'm sure we have to buy the beer there.
Yeah, I'm sure we have to buy the beer, but they have good beer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like Revolution and shit. They do.
All right.
I think they
Local
have a
stuff?
specific Comic-Con beer.
Oh, nice.
It's
Well,
not
I'll make sure to
antihero,
get
it's
some
something else.
cash before I head to the old McCormick Center. Straight from work, you'll get to see me in my business cash. I, too, will be playing cosplay.
I will be there all day, so please, if you're going to be there all day, I don't know, DM me on Twitter or something, and we can meet up and toast. That would be fun. Are you going to be there all day? Are you going to come hang out with me?
I got nothing going on.
So you're going to stay home and leave me to myself? That's what's going on here?
I feel like that's not cool.
I feel like you've got thoughts about that. Let's unpack that.
I'm just worried about having such a long day. Because, I know it's going to be overwhelming, is the thing. I was really overwhelmed at the first Wizard World. And the way you're describing this and what I've seen. One time I was driving out in that area when C2E2 was happening, and there was just lines and lines of people dressed at the time, a lot of Pikachus. A lot of Pikachu. I was so confused.
You got to catch them all.
I tried.
He could have.
And then
they were
the
all
police
right there.
told me to go someplace else.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
You guys, it's been so long since we've done this. I feel like I have to remind you, don't touch the table.
Oh, that's good.
Jerks. Seasonal allergies, y'all.
Yeah. So, point being, come hang out. Janine and I will be there at some point during the day.
Yeah.
Julie will be showing up in her nice way. Bring a change of clothes, bitch. You can do it.
Business cash is like way more on the cash end. I can wear jeans to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be like I'm wearing pantyhose.
But you should be wearing a t-shirt with like a penis on it or something. Get in the spirit.
Well, I don't think I have shirts like that anymore.
My friend, I forget what the outfit's called, but he bought me something from India that I'd like to wear. Can I just wear that?
Yes.
It's really comfortable. I don't really have an opportunity to wear this very often.
Sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Cool.
Will it be
what?
considered
Send us
cultural appropriation?
I don't know. It was at his wedding. It was given to me by him.
That's cool.
Great.
So
Do it, man.
Bring it on.
I like it.
So we are about to decide. No, shut your face. We're about to decide what we're going to do at this live show because we haven't decided yet. For those who've been listening for a long time and who actually, because one of our live shows was Patreon only. Maybe both of them were, but I know one of them was. Anyway, for those who have been listening for a long time, you will know that we tend to be very ambitious in our live show things. The first one we talked about the best costumes and the best sex scenes. It was a trio.
Costumes, coitus, and character.
Yeah.
The 3 C's, our pillars.
C's.
Yeah,
our dick rocks,
Our
if
dick
you will.
rocks. Costumes, characters, and coitus. So we talked about the best character, the best costume. I think Monkey Vest won.
Monkey Vest.
Yeah. And then character...
It was Pamplemousse.
I think it was Pamplemousse.
I think it was Pamplemousse. It might have been Gayless.
But we did have a visual component too for the folks there. Like Allison put together a great slideshow and shit. We had photos of all the costumes we talked about. And once again, let me reiterate, I did nothing but come up with the C for coitus. That was it.
That's not true. But with coitus, I don't remember which sex scene it was, but I think it was different than the one that ended up winning our second show because our second show we did a bracket.
We did a bracket.
That was sex scenes versus Tobias Menzies.
And you guys, think
it's a really good fight.
I think a sex scene won, but Tobias stuck in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
no pun intended. But
yeah,
not like a duck
there
penis,
were
like
some
barbed or whatever.
Corkscrewed.
it was a good fight. It was a good fight. So I don't know what we're going to do this time. Julie is about to pitch us something, but I also feel like I should say before we do that, because this is actually fucking topical. Guys, our man, he got himself a new job.
I know.
Wait, who got a new job?
Tobias Menzies.
What's he up to?
He's taking over for Matt Smith in The Crown.
He's going to play Prince Philip in the second half of their lives.
Hey, yeah,
Married to Helena Bonham Carter.
No.
Oh,
Married
not her.
to Olivia Colman.
Sorry. Oh, God damn.
Yeah, from Broadchurch.
Because Helena Bonham Carter is playing the sister.
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Man, I know.
Princess Margaret.
I need to start watching that show.
It's good.
Yeah.
Neil loves it, but here's the thing that'll fill you with fucking tons of rage.
Oh, I don't know if I need
You're
that.
going to watch it and you can be like, oh, this is so great. This is a really good show and it's so interesting. Damn, this woman that plays Queen Elizabeth is really good. What's her name? Her name's Claire Foy. Oh, yeah. Matt Smith, you're doing okay. You're fine. I hate your character, whatever. And then you're going to find out that he got paid twice as much as she did.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Which is not his fault or her fault, right? That's like the network should have corrected
Maybe
that.
it won't happen again now that everybody knows about that shit.
There's 2 seasons of that, though, isn't there?
Yeah, for both seasons.
Yes, for each time in their lives, they get 2 seasons. So that was the young Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, and now they're going middle-aged.
That shit should have equalized a bit on the second season.
For sure, because she is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, he's still more famous than she is, but she's the single best thing about the show, and it's not close.
Well,
That's a great cast. But
it's it's like Shameless, right? Which I forget the actress's name, but
Oh yeah, what is her name?
Emmy
She's real
Rossum.
good.
Emmy Rossum,
Yes.
and she's fantastic. And oh my God, there's so much. She's a huge part of that show. But William H Macy was
More famous, right.
and luckily they fixed that shit. And
I think he had something to do with fixing it, didn't he?
He played a big part in making sure that got corrected.
and that's
cool.
That's
that's
really
good
cool.
ally.
Yeah.
So anyway, point
Tobias
being,
Menzies,
it's
keep
very
working.
exciting.
You keep
he
working.
is going to be so fucking good,
and he's going to be
and
famous,
Olivia
like
Colman is
real
amazing.
famous.
And it's just great. Well, he's also on an AMC show right now called The Terror,
cool.
which he is doing really good. And that's like they were like, let's get 3 great British actors, just like put a bunch of photos up on the wall. Let's throw darts. Just get 3 of them. And it's Jared Harris and Ciaran Hinds and Tobias Menzies are the 3 leads. And I mean, there's a great like supporting cast too. But
There was also an internet spoiler. There will be a flashback in season 4 of Outlander that he is in somehow.
Good.
So he
give
will
me
come
that
back.
jawline, Jack-ting. Maybe did we call it fucking versus Jack-ting? I can't remember.
Maybe.
We should have. Anyway, Julie, pitch us.
Okay,
what do you want to do at this live show?
What's her story?
It was just like when I was riding the bus to your house once, Aaron. I mean, Janine.
Yeah, who's Aaron?
And I came up with the idea for the D20 rolling.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the clouds parted, there was a light on me, and I said, oh, this is great. So I was on the treadmill.
You're always moving when these things happen.
Well, this time I was actually moving my body. The other time I was being moved by a bus. But I'm walking on the treadmill, I'm staring out into like a slate gray Chicago day, and I'm like, oh, that live show's coming up. The fuck are we gonna do? We've already done a bracket, can't do a bracket. We've already rolled the dice. We can't really do that.
We've reached peak bracket
Oh,
on
I
the
know.
fucking internet, and nobody knows how to goddamn seed. It pisses me off.
They do not.
They don't. It's like the first round, it'll be like Toy Story versus Inside Out. And I'm like,
You're
what
like,
the
no,
fuck is your problem?
opposite
You're
sides.
monsters. That's not, you have to,
Opposite
the seeding is the most, and frankly, the seeding is the most fun part. Like you have to put them all in order, and then you get these unexpected. Julie and I take brackets really goddamn seriously.
do.
This is what
We've
we
been
do
doing
when
this
we
for
get
years.
drunk. We make it. Usually what happens is we come up with a list, we narrow the list, we seed the list, we make the bracket, we do like maybe the first round, and then we give up and do something else.
This is the first time I've ever realized that, and like seeing the passion between these two right now
All the time.
has me
Except for the
stunned.
comedies one. That one we went
We
all the way.
We did best cover songs where the cover was better than the original. That one was really fun, but we gave up like halfway through.
We did best actors. We also gave up on that one.
That was character actors.
Character actors,
And we got
that's
into
right.
a lengthy debate about whether or not someone like Meryl Streep qualifies as a character actor. I think we decided yes.
I think she does.
I agree with that.
Yes.
But she's so fucking good that it's like, who cares?
Wait a second. So, no brackets.
No brackets. Okay, yeah, sorry.
We'll come back.
So I'm on the treadmill. It's like, can't do brackets. Can't do dice.
Julie.
That's me walking.
This is purposeful.
And then I'm staring out and I go, oh, what would it be like if we had like 5 or 6 random things from Outlander? It could be a character, it could be a scene, it could be a storyline, whatever. In fact, we could probably source this from our Patreon people and have them vote and decide. And then we could make, much like the Gamja Bar, we wouldn't know ahead of time.
That's the vase.
Yeah, if you don't know Dune, it's when you put your hand into something you don't know what's inside.
And you should definitely watch Dune.
Yeah.
Or
and then
whatever.
we pull one out, and then we have to do a point counterpoint. So that means we flip a coin, and if you get heads on that one, you have to, even if you fucking hated it, you have to be like the biggest fan of the falling Virgin Mary in faith, and you just really have to defend it. And then the other person who gets tails or whatever, tails, if they get tails first, their counterpoint, and then they savage whatever it is. Even if they love it, they have to shit on it. Like, if you have to shit on Simon Callow, you have to be like,
You couldn't even say it.
I know, because it's too hard. But I see, this is what's interesting about it, is because we will be put into positions where we have to either defend things that we hate or support things that we're not huge fans of. And I think it would be really funny to leave it up to our fans to decide on what it is. Like I said, it could be anything. An actor, a character, a costume, a scene, a plot line, whatever it is. And then we come up with the top 5 or 6 or 7 voting or whatever, and then we have them ready to go, and then Allison and I have to commit to loving or hating it, regardless of how we truly feel about it.
I like that idea.
We could even just do this on the day, like have slips of paper, and as people are walking in, we can say, hey, just write down your favorite thing.
I want to give it to...
I want to be able to prepare, bitch. Like,
I kind of want to. I kind of want to give it to our fans because I think like the maybe on the Slack channel for the Patreon folks, because then they're pretty quick to respond, and we can get back to it and get the list built pretty quickly.
And they know what they're talking about.
And they know us and know what they want to hear. Like, if they pick really horrible shit from season 3, which I fucking know you bitches will, and then somebody has to like cheerlead for that shit, that's just pure comedy gold.
Oh man, one of it's just going to be the finale.
One of it's going to be the boat.
No, it's gonna be the shot where she's sinking,
and then he swims into the
Aquaman shot.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it! See, now imagine me trying to say that shit's good. Aren't you laughing? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know,
so point counterpoint.
Counterpoint sounds pretty fun, actually.
That's my pitch, y'all. Y'all think about it, and get back to me later.
A hard pass. Just kidding.
She's good at it already. Did you see what she just did there?
I gotta use that useless thing to agree for something. I'm checking out our page right now.
Is that so? We're gonna do that?
I think I should have been sending in bios for us, but I did not. Whoops.
Whatever.
And it's fine. It says
Whatever
Aaron speaker.
They accepted us already, so who gives a shit?
I know. Categories.
Yeah, probably a little bit. Well, it's too late. They printed all that shit probably by now, so.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, did I tell you that a guy...
I mean, here's our actual copy. Are you ready? In need of a friend to get sloppy drunk and watch Outlander with? You've come to the right panel. Podlander Drunkcast is a slightly tipsy... Oh, me. Yeah. Exploration of all things Fraser, not Frasier. Sorry, that would be funny though.
What is it? Something in scrambled eggs.
Up to and including sick burns, great sex, knitwear, and the fact that Claire is a terrible time traveler. Oh, and we find room for some in-depth TV criticism too. Join Allison, the AV Club, Julie, down in front, and their beloved Janine, a guy named Aaron, for a live show and loads of double entendres. There we go. Don't you want to go to that panel?
I really
do.
I love that my parenthetical is my actual name.
Clearly.
A guy that is completely unrelated to this world that I used to wait tables with at the Weber Grill on Facebook took a screenshot of our thing and put it on my wall and said, "Congratulations, Julie." And I was like, "Dave, what's up? We've done Rizzle World twice. We're really looking forward to C2E2, so we'll see." But it's like, see, people see it. People see that page.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it matters. About
What I'm saying is,
That's so funny.
please come. It's going to be fun. And apparently we're going to be doing point counterpoint.
You guys, so here's the bag.
I needed this.
If you're in Patreon, and I know you are, and I am thinking of 3 people in particular right now that are very responsive, but please come up with at least per person 2 or 3 items. Like I said, it could be anything. Post it on the Slack channel in the general forum, and then we'll compile them. And then, could we do a vote or no? Should we just pick the top 5 that we think are funniest in Slack?
Yeah, I mean, we'll exercise some editorial discretion.
Yes, of course.
And we'll probably do a Twitter poll too. So if you're not in Patreon, you can go look at. I mean, certainly you can suggest things on Twitter, and we'll do a Twitter poll with the finalists. Let's say,
put like 10 up, and we have to pick. How many do you think we would have to have for an hour? 5 or 6? Because we always have the lengthy intro.
Yeah,
we'll want some chance. So we'll have a longer list than we need, and we'll bring the bottle snatcher. What's that thing?
No, I'm not bringing the Gom Jabbar.
No, that's already been dedicated.
That stays on the shelf. I can bring my stocking cap. We can just use my hat.
I'll buy some sort of ludicrous piece of fan situation. I'm gonna get a goblet of fire or some shit.
If there are fans there, please buy me another fan, and I will give you cash when I get there, because mine is irretrievably destroyed.
I thought you meant like people who like us.
No, I meant like Thwarp. That's what I meant.
I will keep an eye out for some Thwarp.
Yeah, I need that.
Anyway, we will have this list of things, and then Julie and I will fiercely debate them by flipping a coin and deciding who is pro and con. And then we will have Janine here and our audience be the judges of who makes the most convincing argument.
Okay, so here's the bag. Janine, I think you need to be in charge of the coin. Just to make sure we have a coin. I actually have a Susan B. Anthony dollar. Do you guys think that's too on the nose?
Don't do that.
On the nose, I mean?
I'll bring a coin.
Okay, just make sure you have a quarter or something that's large enough. Don't bring a dime. I can't see that shit. I'm old.
No, I got you. I have a Eagle Scout coin that'll bring.
Cool.
Another thing I'd like suggestions on, you listening on the internet. Guys, what I would like is for you to tell us what kind of drinking game we should have.
Oh, God.
Because there's got to be something. Like, everybody has to take a sip whenever we say anyway, Patty, for sure, right?
Sure.
I mean, that's there. Oh, shit's there.
Yeah, oh, shit's there.
Well, Tobias Menzies can't be.
Hey, he just said it.
I got nothing.
I don't know what.
Studio break while I go get a Miller Lite. No, don't break. I'll be right back.
Will you get me one, too?
Yeah.
Can I have a gluten-free?
Yeah.
Thanks. Janine accidentally bought gluten-free beer. You know what? I like that beer.
Total wasn't an accident. It was on purpose, because I just had the garbage dumpster taquitos from 7-Eleven.
Listen to that fucking noise. That's the sound of Julie very carefully getting beer from her fridge.
I think I put it in there precariously.
Oh, hey, should we do the stout? Should we do the boozy stout?
Do you want to do that?
I don't want to do the boozy stout.
Never mind. Fuck you.
That'll be too much for me.
Fuck you, Janine. No, it's okay. Miller Lite. Julie, it's going to be too much beer for both of us. I'm going to save it. We'll leave it here for another day.
Wait, did I just deprive you guys of something?
No. That's fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I have to go home and write about Jesus Christ Superstar. Jesus Christ. John Legend. He is really good looking and has great cheekbones.
He really does.
All right. So, drinking games. Here's the bag. Did either one of you ever play the game Pile?
No.
Oh, sorry. Pile.
Yeah.
Nope.
It was a drinking card game. And you took a full deck, 52 cards, took out the jokers, whatever. And then you put them in a pile in the middle of the table and mix them all up, kind of like the baby shuffle, just like blah, 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 blah in the middle. And then you reach out and you draw a card. And I think every card had a different meaning. Like, there was one where you became what was referred to as the thumb bastard.
Oh, I would think
which meant that you got the card and you lay it in front of you so that everybody sees that you're it now. But exactly, Allison would drink right now.
Yeah.
But you are the thumb bastard. You don't have to do it now. But until somebody else draws that card, anytime you put your thumb on the table, the last person to do the same has to drink. There's one about pass it to the left, pass it to the right, pass it to the left.
I played this game, but I had a different name than Pile, but like, the thumb was like, it was more of like, you created rules around it.
There was one where you could make a new rule, the king, where you could make your own new rule for whatever.
Oh my God.
Guys,
I'm gonna get so drunk.
No.
Here's the thing. I'm going to just go ahead and...
Are you going to try to search Pile drinking game?
No, I'm absolutely not going to Google Pile. That's a terrible idea.
That's the wrong thing to search on the internet.
Yeah, you're right. Back to the Pile.
I am... Surprise, we're live. I'm doing a Facebook Live video at a title, Hey, We Still Exist. Tags, Outlander, and alcohol, and remorse. Okay, I'm doing this now.
It's got to be short though, because we got to get this one out on the air.
Yeah,
I know. We're just doing it for a couple minutes. Okay. We're gonna do eating Miller Lite.
Eating Miller Lite. A fine Pilsner sandwich.
They don't offer Miller Lite as an option, so I'm just going to have to say Miller High Life. That's fine. It's the champagne of beers.
Facebook fucking
hipster. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move these cans. 3, 2, 1. Hey. Hi. Guys, we're in the middle of recording an episode. I'm just doing this. There we go. We'll have to just lean in a little, Janine.
You can. Does it need to go back further?
Maybe if we do this, there's my boobs. What if we do that?
That's
Lord. Worse. That's worse.
No, that's bad.
There we go.
We are professionals.
Oh, hey, somebody's watching. Hey. Guys, we're recording an episode right now.
It's happening.
This is going to be really boring audio. I don't care. Anyway, we're just going to continue doing what we were doing because we're recording an episode that you'll hear maybe tonight.
In at least.
Hi, Mary from Canada. It's Mary from Canada. Hi, Mary from Canada.
Is it warm?
Is it fucking warm up there?
Okay, so here, how will we do this? Like this.
Scooch in.
Scooch.
Bring it in.
There we go,
guys.
Okay, so we're Mary from Canada and hi Teresa. And Mary's drinking an Easter beer. Cheers.
Here's to Jesus.
Here's to Jesus.
Who kept us out of 2 bars today.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, we are in the process of recording an episode, which those of you who are listening, you're so bored. And we're going to continue. We're talking about what we're doing in our live show. We're strategizing our live show. So
30 minutes in. Thanks for joining us.
It's cool. We're going to be done in 10 minutes.
No, it's good. We're making ourselves available to the people. So, hi again, Teresa. That's Tom's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are going to do our debate, point, counterpoint. So it'll be like we pull out the Virgin Mary statue falling in faith. And then...
If I get heads on that and I have to like cheerlead for it, I will commit ritual seppuku in front of everybody because I just can't.
No, I can't take any more violence in my life, Julie.
Yeah, no, thank you.
You guys don't submit that one then. That 100% means it's number 1. I could probably do it though, you guys. I'm pretty good at bullshit. I don't know.
I'm also pretty good at bullshit.
I think I might be okay.
I mean, that's how we do that.
I can probably pretend that I like it.
What else is likely?
In the show? Well, this drinking game. We're having a drinking game of some sort.
Yeah.
So we're trying to come up with terms that we drink on?
Well, how about this? Mark me. If any of us ever says mark me. That's a big one.
We used to do
but
that.
But it has to be organic. Well, we did it when he was on the show.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
It has to be organic.
I think mark me might be like our F-bomb.
Mark me?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Cheers.
Because, shit's just going to happen because you're going to say something audacious and I'm going to react.
Yeah, that's natural. We can't say mark me just to make people drink. It has to be warranted. Right?
Okay.
Like a little sip for anyway, Patty, and a little sip for an oh shit, but everybody has to drink deep if we find a good circumstance to say mark me. And now one of these bitches is going to suggest that mark me is one of the things we have to debate.
That's the best.
That door is now open.
All the doors are open.
That's true.
We will, what else? We'll definitely end up talking about Tobias Menzies.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
We will talk about...
We can't quit him.
We cannot quit him. We will talk about...
Do you think we'll be talking a bit about like things people hope for? Take questions?
Sure. Oh, well, yeah, we'll absolutely take questions.
Okay, cool.
Come ask us really embarrassing questions. Also,
we're an open
hi,
book.
if you're listening, especially if you're listening, hi, Bentley. If you're listening or watching right now, and are planning on coming, and you like, especially if you interact with us on Twitter or on Facebook or on the Patreon or whatever, or the Slack, come say hi. We really love meeting you guys.
We do. That is 100% the truth.
Yeah, it's the best. So come say hi. But bring alcohol. Definitely. I mean for you, not for us.
No, yeah, we'll be trashed. Allison and I will be there pretty much all day.
We are not going to be trashed.
Yeah, you guys don't get hammered before I get there, because then it'll just be weird if I'm the one who's not hammered.
We're going to have so many carbohydrates. We will not be trashed.
There will be a lot of pizza there.
Okay.
And a lot of hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Maybe some taquitos.
Okay, you sold me.
There's also a Starbucks there. I mean, we'll drink coffee, we'll hydrate.
There's actually a really nice restaurant connected to the hotel that I've been to a couple times too. McCormick Place is fucking ridiculous.
Dining.
I can't wait to see it. I know it's so large.
It's one of those things where you go, like, it'll be special because it's C2E2, but generally I find that place to be a fucking eyesore. I hate that place so much.
It's not very pretty, but it's not there to be pretty. It's there to house thousands of people while they learn about heating and cooling systems or whatever. When they come from all over the greater Midwest to learn about the advances in dentistry. That's what it's there for. It's not there to be pretty. It's there to be a
functional
box around people learning.
I should say this. I don't know what Julie's plans are. I assume that Janine's plans are along the same lines as mine, but who knows? I don't fucking know. I, at least, will be at C2E2 definitely Saturday, although not all day, and probably Sunday. I'm guessing Julie won't be there all 3 days, but I bet you go back. I bet you go back on for Saturday. Oh, come on.
No, I don't know if I will. Here's why. It's not really my thing, first of all. Secondly, because it's C2E2 and it's a more expensive thing, Neil would have to get another pass, and I don't.
Oh, he got a 1 day pass.
Yeah, he just got it for the Friday to come see us.
Do we have full passes for the entire thing?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
We do. And maybe I could sell mine. Hey.
No.
Just kidding.
That's not happening.
That is a
We're
joke.
not doing
JK.
that. We're not
That is
doing
a joke.
Not doing that.
That's a joke.
No.
That's a joke.
No.
You definitely can't. That would be
I'm
really
not
bad.
going to do that. Just a joke.
I'm gonna be there. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, but it's kind of like part of your job too, though.
Sort of, but I don't have a press pass. Like I'm not. No, I have worked C2E2 before. It is exhausting. I mean, I'll probably fucking tweet about it and shit. Like in that respect, it's my job. But no, I'm not. I do not have a press pass. I'm going as a panelist.
I might try to go do another speed date.
Really?
Ooh, yeah.
So I don't know if we talked about this. I bet we didn't when we did Wizard World. But
No, because it was afterwards, wasn't it?
Janine and Kevin did the geek speed dating.
Yeah, it was an experience.
It was a thing that happened to me.
Yeah,
I did that.
it was one of those things where like Kevin and I were both like we didn't know what to do, but we also like were really caught. Like we were kind of doing it on like we dared each other to make it happen, and we were like, well, let's make sure we're not making fun of these people because this is actually this is an important event for someone who might be socially awkward or whatnot. But it was actually really interesting. Like we met some really interesting people, and I think.
How long did you get before the ding ding?
Oh man, it was really poorly organized. Like we were supposed to get a minute apiece, but there were. There were more men than women.
Not a surprise.
Nope. And they didn't really like. We were supposed to get a minute apiece, but then there was like too many, and they didn't cut us off. So like they should have like capped it at a certain number.
Yeah,
but
people.
But they didn't do that. So I don't know.
All right.
I met one woman who she told me she was from DC. She was dressed as Supergirl, and that she was a reporter that just moved to Chicago. I did not understand that she was doing that in character.
Oh.
Kevin told me later that's what she was doing, and I was like, "Oh, hook, line, and sinker for me." I was so intrigued.
I bought it.
Well,
Yeah, it was fascinating experience.
fun.
Yeah,
I am going to go to some panels. I'm going to buy a novelty t-shirt. Guys, I got a new keychain. and it is I bought it for my 34th birthday because that's an adult thing to do, is to buy yourself a ridiculous birthday present.
Yeah.
And it's 3 little charms on a key ring. And one is a little lightning bolt, and one is a little TARDIS, and then there's a little bar that says Accio TARDIS. It was like it was made just for me. Awesome. I felt so special. The only way it could have been better is if Tobias Menzies' jawline had been on it too. There are so many people who agree with us about his jawline. This is what I learned. First of all, I discovered that there's Tobias Menzies' Twitter.
Oh, sure.
Right. Like,
I'm not really surprised. He's so good.
People are real on board with Tobias Menzies. This was big news to people, not just people who watch Outlander. I was excited. And I learned that. And then I learned that a lot of people talk about his jawline, either just its aesthetic value, which is considerable.
Well, it is large.
It is.
And developed.
How emotive he is with his jawline. It is totally not just us. Jacting is a worldwide phenomenon.
It's real. It is real.
I believe it. I've seen
and
it.
it's spectacular.
I've seen it. He
Aaron
said
Brockovich joke.
he said
It's not an Aaron, it's a Seinfeld joke.
I thought it was
They're
Aaron
real
Brockovich.
and they're spectacular. That's Terry Hatcher.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Seinfeld.
thought it was Julia Roberts. No, that's their boobs, Ed. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's similar in tone. I can see how you got this mixed up. Because it's similar in tone to Big Mistake.
Huge. Yes,
Right?
which
From
is Julia
Pretty
Roberts.
Woman,
And then,
right?
yeah.
And then their boobs, Ed. And those two things combined are they're real and they're spectacular.
Oh, Terry Hatcher.
Yeah, whatever happened to her?
She was on Supergirl.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah?
played Mon-El's evil mother.
I mean, she was on that Superman show. What was it called? Lois
Lois and Clark.
Her
She was
and Dean
Lois.
Cain.
Man.
Yeah, his parents were Terry Hatcher and Kevin Sorbo.
Disappointed!
They go real hard. They go real hard for the geek shit on the old Supergirl.
Kevin Sorbo.
Okay.
What a fascinating.
Okay.
Beth Locke joined. Oh, Mary has a question. Did you guys see Tobias is in the next season of The Crown as Philip? Yes, we talked about this
We
in the first
just
episode,
talked
Mary.
about it.
You
You'll
will
hear
hear
it.
Yep. Hi, Beth. 6 people are watching. Hi, all 6 of you. Hello.
Happy Easter.
Okay, happy Easter.
He is
We're
risen.
recording an episode. Anyway, guys, do you have anything else that you want to say before we begin the process of signing off?
You know what? Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Grab it. Just grab it. Grab it. Remember, there's video. Oh, hi, Beth. Hi. Guess what? Chicken butt.
You know what? Needed to be said.
I don't think I have anything else to add. We are going to be back starting today, basically. We're having a meeting where we're talking about how we can get this shit done. And then we're going to be back. Maybe not every week, but every week for a while because, again, backlog of episodes.
Yeah, we have several.
We did this thing with the Ganjar.
Gum
I
Jabbar.
love that this is the one pop culture reference.
Gum.
I'm not a Dune person. I'm not a Dune person.
Jabbar.
I'm not a Dune person. And I'm not a Trekkie. But I have seen enough of Star Trek to understand most of the jokes. I've seen most of the movies, and I've seen pretty much all of Next Generation.
I haven't seen any of the movies.
Really?
The older movies I haven't really seen.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, The
Star
Wrath
Trek
of
4,
Khan.
though.
Khan is
You've never
so
seen The Wrath
good.
of Khan?
The only one I've really seen is the whale one.
We're going to watch The Wrath of Khan.
You
we'll
need
do
to
some
watch
sort
The
of
Wrath of
Patreon
Khan.
fucking bonus episode where we watch The Wrath of Khan and then talk to you about it. It's a
'cause-
goddamn delight.
here's the
For Ricardo Montalban's chess piece alone.
Yes.
Because here's the
It
thing,
is worth
I am a Trekkie, so like the fact that I have never watched these things is probably not cool.
There's a whole there's a whole level of performance that a friend of mine used
Mary
to talk
from Canada
about.
says Discovery was awesome.
Discovery was awesome. It was a little like I was a little nervous on that first half of it, but then like man, once they got to the second half and they started really like diving into like the drama of the mirror.
Oh boy, Aaron's already drunk.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's had
Beth.
2 beers.
Hi, Tanya.
Maybe.
Hi, Beth.
Oh, maybe she just saw the
Hi.
chicken butt thing.
Chicken butt.
I don't know.
Well, Aaron is already drunk. No, it's not really true. He's
No.
just drinking that. He's drunk on gluten. A lack of gluten.
There's no gluten in this. I don't know what to process.
Anti-gluten went straight to my head. We'll have to do a Wrath of Khan situation.
I'd watch it. I'm in. That's
It's
fine.
What I was about to
Really
say, there is a level of performance that my friend Joe Fisher and I used to talk about that has only been reached, in our opinions, by 3 people. One, Tina Turner in Mad Max
Max.
Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, sure, yeah.
2, DDL in Gangs of New York when he touches his own eyeball with a knife.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
And 3, Ricardo Montalban as Khan in The Wrath of Khan.
I mean,
it's like that shit.
I would submit some other things for your consideration
It's
there.
real good.
But that's another
Operatic.
conversation.
For another time.
Operatic in a film. I love it.
Yeah. So we'll do that at some point. That noise you hear, by the way.
It's Neil
is Neil.
recycling.
Lynn, are you saying Happy Easter from New Zealand? Is that NZ? Is there another NZ?
No.
Wow.
Or it's-
Thanks, Lynn. And Happy Easter to you too, Tanya. From New Zealand? Guys, I forget sometimes that people listen to the show.
New Zealand's awesome. I spent like 3 days in Auckland.
Come say
and it's
hi,
one of those
Neil.
places that I just wanted to go back
We're
to.
Facebook Live.
There we go. Look at there's Neil. Okay. All right. So we talked about that. We're gonna get our shit together. This is so meta. We're having our meeting. We're
should
recording our meeting, and then we're broadcasting our meeting.
Maybe we should say
Have our
goodbye.
meeting?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's so much fun. Okay.
So that I can learn to do all the weird computer shit so that they're...
Yeah. I'm going to end
will
this
happen.
live video so that I can read our patrons. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. You'll hear this episode maybe later today if you want. It's going to be there for you. Hitting end now. Bye.
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 Okay, so, and now I have to click end again. This is so complicated. Beth says, hi, Neil. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I wish we had some things we could rate on a scale. How's your Miller Lite on a scale of Miller High Life to Silver Bullet?
Oh my God.
Silver
First
Bullet.
of all, that scale is backwards.
Silver Bullet to Oberon. How about that?
Oh, I'm going to give it a solid Miller Lite.
That's a delight. Okay. So you can find us on Twitter at PodlanderCast. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/PodlanderCast. You can find us at Patreon at patreon.com/PodlanderDrunkcast. It's the only place that fucks it up. We have to thank all of our patrons, especially those who hang out in the Slack. Guys, you're amazing. You have brightened many a day for me. But particularly, we want to thank Jenna Polkowski, Dr. J, Lori McGuire, Yvonne Kaiser, Ann Gavin, Katie Kirshner, Amanda Newton, Beth Locke, Ida with an I, Kelly Sheehan, Jessica Dobrovich, Aaron Yitzi, Molly Layton, Heather Moore, Ruth McCormick, Trish McCrary, Kara Marlowe, Catherine Galindo, Kiki the Wise, Flora Short, Friday Payton, Jen Lander, Drunklin, and Kathleen Moniz. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I don't. What else do we say at the end of this shit? Is that it? Did I skip anything?
Did you give our Twitter handles?
Yes,
Yes.
I did that. Oh, you can find Janine here at Pagel_Aaron. I don't know who that is, but it's
some dude. Some
Some
dude
other
gave
guy.
me his Twitter account,
cool.
and I
All
just
right.
answered that.
You can find Julie not really at all anymore, right?
No, I'm not doing the Twitter anymore. It made me crazy.
Okay, cool. Well, you can pass Julie messages through me. I have to have Twitter because of work. You can find me at Allison Shoe. Also, I should say, I'm now on another podcast.
Yes, that's true.
That is true. I've mostly stepped away from the old Losers Club, which is great because if Twitter was making you crazy, force feeding myself Stephen King was making me crazy. And I love Stephen King, but like a girl's got to read other things. Give me a YA fantasy romance every once in a while.
What was your last book before you were
I don't
through?
remember. I've cornered off that part of my life. In
Did
a
you
small
have to
room in
read
my
the
brain.
Tommy Knockers?
No.
Oh,
I
thank
wasn't on the Tommy
God.
Knockers. Anyway, so now you can hear me on Debating Doctor Who, which is on Twitter at DebatingDW. You can hear me on this one, which you're listening to now, and on TV Party, which is a Consequence of Sound podcast. That's at TV Party COS. The very first episode and the very second episode of TV Party, Julie is on both of those. She'll be back eventually. Not this month because you haven't finished Mad Men yet, and you're not a West Wing person.
Nah.
But she'll be back eventually. But you can listen to me and Clint Worthington and some other really smart people, including Kate Kolsek, who you've heard on the podcast before, and who will be back soon to talk to us about the score. She's way excited, so we got to get that on the calendar. Anyway, talk about television, and occasionally we talk about Outlander. And we talked about Tobias Menzies a lot this week because
His new job.
he got a new job. And he's on the Terror, and then he got another new job. It's great.
Just keep working.
So
That's all. Just keep
we are
working,
gonna be
Mr.
done
Tobias.
now. Jadine is literally holding his finger on the end button. That's how much he wants us to be done. So we're done now. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.